Hi everyone, welcome to Hineni Yoga. I am so excited to be with you today as we continue to explore the month of Elul. Every month in the Jewish calendar has its own sense, and the sense for the month of Elul is action, which is perfect because we will practice on the mat today how to take action in our bodies through our poses, so that we can help use this off the mat to guide us in taking the steps that we need, even if they're micro steps, to move forward, to move towards the new year, to our goals, to our dreams. So let's get started. You can bring a chair, blocks, and anything that you need to cushion your knees, whether it's a pillow or a blanket. But this is your practice today, and as we go through this flow, we'll continue to build on each pose. But if there is a time where any pose doesn't feel good to you, stay in whatever pose does, or just come into child's pose. This is your practice. I'm just your guide today to give you some ideas and thoughts. And if you like this, please subscribe so that we can continue to connect and share in community. We'll go ahead and get started in child's pose. Knees wide apart, toes touch, bringing the hips back to the heels and walking the hands forward. You can bring the forehead down to the mat and begin to take a few deep breaths, just noticing how you feel. Breathing into any pockets of tightness, any areas of resistance, just being fully present on the mat, however you are. One more deep breath. And then we'll come onto all fours, rooting through the earth with the palms, with the tops of the feet. And we'll start to take gentle circles, just bringing in this idea of action through the body as we awaken and mobilize the spine. These circles can be as big or as small as you'd like. And as you circle, take a few moments to bring to mind a particular change that you'd like to focus on today as you move forward towards the new year. Maybe it's many changes, but pick whatever action you want to focus on towards this goal and let that settle in the body. We'll reverse our circles, and if it's a big change, perhaps you want to make a big circle. And maybe if it's a few small changes, your circles are a little bit smaller. Just setting your intention of action. And as we go through the poses, we'll build with tiny micro steps, because often change isn't through one big action, it's through very mindful steps. Last circle here, and then we'll bring the right foot forward, softening down through the hips. And this is a great place if you want to bring in blocks or books. You can use your chair for support. I'll show this the first time we go through it, but as we go through our flow, you can bring the chair and the blocks in anywhere that feels good. We'll take a breath here, and then we'll bring the hands to the heart, twisting to the right side. And if it feels good, you can place the elbow outside the knee, gazing over the right shoulder. Deep breath here, releasing anything that would keep you from moving forward with action. We'll come back, placing our hands on the blocks or mat, and we'll walk the hands back as we release over the right leg, continuing to visualize yourself taking action towards your dreams with each step. we'll come back and meet on all fours, switching sides, and you might find that momentum helps you shift. We get very stuck sometimes, even in yoga, with the rigidity of a pose. And with action, it doesn't always go perfectly. So really play today with shifts and momentum and see how a little bit of speed, a little bit of shifting can open you up to new possibilities. We'll bring our hands to the blocks, pulling the belly in and up. Inhale, hands to heart center. Exhale, twist. And if it feels good, you can bring the elbow to the outside of the knee, wringing out the spine, bringing out anything that could hold you back from moving forward. We'll bring our hands back to the mat, walking the hands backwards as we bow over the left leg, breathing into any tightness, any resistance. We'll come back onto all fours and we'll gently come into a modified plank if it feels good to you, or you can stay on all fours, releasing into the mat. Letting the earth support you here. The earth is the element of the month of Elul and holds so much wisdom. Inhale, tucking the elbows in and back as the heart peels open. Exhale, release. Pulling the hips back to all fours, tucking the toes, and reaching back into a down dog. Imagine that I'm pulling your hips up to the crevice between the wall and the ceiling. You can add a gentle bend. Just taking a breath here to fuel your action. And we'll walk to the top of the mat with thoughtfulness as we release the crown of the head down, rolling up through the spine to standing. Inhale, sweeping the arms out and up. Exhale, through heart center, gentle bend in the knees. And we'll step the left leg back, really rooting down, finding strong footing into the earth. And on an inhale, we'll come up to high lunge, hands to heart. Twist to the right. And if it feels good, you can bring the left elbow outside the right knee for a deeper twist. Take a deep breath here as you reach through the left foot, pulling the core in as you spiral through the spine. Hands down to the mat, shifting the hips back, draping over the right leg. Allowing anything to leave your body that could hold you back from moving forward. Any negative thoughts or feelings. And breathe into any tight sensations in the body, any discomfort. We'll bring the left foot to meet the right, releasing the crown of the head down, and we'll roll up to standing. We'll repeat that on the other side, really bringing awareness that this is exactly what we did the first time through, but we're just building upward. Big inhale, arms reaching up. Exhale, knees come down. Bend, slow bend as you release down to the mat. We'll step the right foot back, rooting down through the feet. And on an inhale, we'll bring the hands to the heart space. Exhale, twist. And if it feels good, you can bring that right elbow outside of the left knee, spiraling the spine. Taking a deep breath of action through the body. We'll bring the hands down to the mat, shifting the hips back as you fold over the left leg. Letting anything leave the body that is holding you back. Any resistance, let it just slide right off your back into the mat. We'll step the right foot forward to meet the left, letting the head drape down, and we'll roll back to standing. Big inhale, arms reach up. Exhale through heart center, gentle bend in the knees. We'll step the right leg back, and you can stay in modified plank here by bringing the left leg to meet it, or you can continue to build your action by coming into a full plank. Whatever feels good to you today on your path of moving forward. Knees down to the mat, releasing back into the earth, letting it hold you, letting it support you. Elbows check in, and you can do a baby cobra here, or come into full cobra. Whatever feels good. Your body, your destiny forward. We'll reach the hips back into down dog, pedaling through the feet, gazing at the feet as they take us forward towards our aspirations, towards renewal. A few more pedals, and then we'll walk to the top of the mat, releasing the head down, gentle roll up. Taking a breath here, and we'll continue to grow our pose routine. What we'll do here on our sequence is we'll continue to add on some poses, but again, at any point, stop if it doesn't feel good. You get to create what your action plan is. Inhale, arms sweep up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll step the left foot back, really rooting down, and practice softness here. So often we tighten up everything, and then we actually can't move forward. We're putting all of our strength into gripping. So taking a moment, really allow this softness through the body, maybe even a gentle bounce. And then we'll shift as we twist to the right, elbow down. If it feels good to you, taking a moment here, big breath, and then we'll shift to face the side of the mat. Right foot goes forward, left foot facing the side of the mat, and we'll bend into warrior two. Letting this warrior strength help fuel our energy forward. Inhale, opening up through the entire body. Exhale, releasing anything that's holding you back. We'll do that 2 more times. Inhale, opening, expanding. Exhale, release. Last time, big inhale. And exhale. We'll sweep the right arm overhead, right leg lengthens, and then we'll come down as the belly points down towards the mat, walking the left foot to meet the right, releasing the head. In an Elul, our Creator is in the fields. Our Creator is very accessible to give us wisdom and advice. Let that guide you today. Call upon it this month to help you make the right decisions as you move forward. Rolling up to standing. We'll repeat that on the other side. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, hands to heart center. We'll step the right foot back. And again, as you root into the earth, really practice softness and ease. Just let the body fill with a sense of softness. You are supported. Few breaths here. And then we'll stabilize as we twist to the left, bringing the right elbow outside of the left knee, pausing here, gazing, bringing in your action plan. And then we'll pivot to the side of the mat. Left foot faces the front of the mat. Right foot faces the side of the mat as you gently bend into the left knee, warrior two. Filling yourself with the strength of a warrior, knowing that that strength can carry you through difficult action. You can make any changes in your life that you want to pursue. Inhale, lengthening as you open up. Exhale, releasing down, pushing out the old, pushing out any resistance. 2 more times. Inhale, arms reach up. Exhale, down. Last time. Inhale, lengthen, open. Exhale, release. We'll lengthen the left leg as the left arm sweeps overhead. And then we'll come down to the mat, belly facing down. Taking a moment to stabilize. We'll step the right leg to meet the left, releasing the head down. And through the practices of Elul, through returning to ourselves, practicing tshuva, coming back to who we really are, to the goodness and sweetness, let that guide you. We'll roll up to standing, big breath here. Inhale, opening up. Exhale, forward fold. And we'll do one more plank here, either modified or full plank, letting the earth support you with its wisdom, gently sinking down. Baby cobra or full cobra as you open the heart up, shining your heart, filling the room with love. Hips shift back into down dog, pedaling out the feet, knowing that they will take you on this journey forward. Big breath fills you with possibilities. And we'll walk to the top of the mat, releasing the head and rolling up. And let's plant that seed of action into the body today with tree pose. Let that seed grow into a strong tree that can grow branches and beautiful leaves and flowers. So we'll bring the hands to our heart. And again, you pick your action plan. You can keep the foot here, kickstand. You can bring it to the shin, or you can bring it all the way to the inner thigh. Whatever feels good to you for your tree. Just breathing in the seed of potential, the seed of action. One more big breath, and then we'll switch sides. And maybe one side feels different, and that is part of action. It's knowing that it won't always be the same. Sometimes we have to make twists and turns, and when our body is prepared for that, when our mind is open to that, we can make those changes. So maybe if you did your tree one way, this time you'll do it a different way. So either kickstanding the foot, bringing it to the shin, or bringing it all the way up to the inner thigh. Go ahead and pick your place that feels good to you today. Deep breath as the seed settles into the earth, as it begins to root down, creating all kinds of potential in your life. Deep breath here. And then we'll come down to the mat, and you can reach the arms up and then come down any way that feels good to you. Sometimes it's better to come down on all fours. For some people, they like to squat down. But in this action plan, really listen to your own body. We'll bring the legs in front of us for a forward fold, reaching the arms up, lengthening through the side body, creating space for change. Exhale, release down. And again here, what feels good to you? Do you want to take this to the next step, reaching for your feet? Or do you want to stay in a position that nurtures you more, wherever your action will arise from? Knowing that you're supported, that our Creator is in the field, there to meet you along the way to guide you. We'll come up as we bring the right foot over the left knee and hug that knee in, gazing behind the right shoulder, spiraling up through the spine, breathing through the body as you wring out anything that doesn't serve you, letting it go. The first thing to action is removing obstacles. So releasing and removing any obstacles. And then we'll switch sides. We'll bring the left foot into the inseam of the right leg, bringing the left foot over the right knee and giving a big hug as you twist to the other side, gazing over the left shoulder, spiraling through the spine. Deep breath here, letting go of the old, creating space for the new. We'll lengthen out the legs and we'll come down onto the mat, placing the right ankle over the left knee, clasping behind the knee, and begin to breathe into any pockets of tightness. It's so important to become aware of where we're holding, where we're resisting. And so instead of fighting it and saying, oh, I don't like this pose, it doesn't feel good, actually embrace it, let it teach you to create more space. So breathe into any tightness, any resistance. Let it open up to possibilities. And we'll cross the right leg over the left, guiding the knees down to the earth and lengthening through the right arm. Palm opens up to receive. Receiving wisdom, receiving support, letting the earth guide you as it holds your body. One more breath here, and then we'll repeat that on the other side, bringing the left ankle to the right knee, clasping behind the knee, opening up through the left leg, identifying the pockets of tightness and breathing into them, befriending them. When we push things away, they just come back stronger. But when you actually open up and work with them, they can be your guide. By breathing into this resistance, you'll be able to breathe into any resistance you encounter on your path of moving forward. We'll bring the left knee over the right, guiding it down to the mat as you open up through the left arm, opening up the palm to receive wisdom on how micro steps can take you forward, can take you towards your dreams. See yourself moving forward, baby steps. And if you have any difficulty along the way, just shift. Allow yourself to reevaluate, looking for guidance from our source, and try again. One more breath. We'll come back to center, lengthening out the legs for Shabbat pose. Hands on either side of your hips. And take a few deep breaths, settling in to this knowledge that you can create your future, that you can create change. And start to see yourself taking baby steps towards your goals, towards your dreams, feeling supported, nurturing yourself in this process, knowing you can continue to practice, and you will only get better each time. One more deep breath here, and then we'll come onto our side, gently rolling back up to seated. We'll bring our hands to our heart, sealing in our practice today, thanking ourselves for being here, for taking care of ourselves, and for taking action towards moving forward to our dreams. Thank you so much for joining today.